Ohayou gozaimasu. Watashi wa Boku desu. And this is the Wastes of Fallout New Vegas. We're going to be doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to record one episode. You don't know. We're going to do something a little different. Before we go and deal with the Omertas and Gamora. As we're kind of now getting towards the end game, I actually want to just go off and explore. So, I also going to want to find out how to get Boone to open up.
That guy Benny was a piece of work. If you want. It's not really my thing. What do you want to know?
What's the best way for me to use your skills?
Give me a rifle and a clear line of sight, and I'll start picking them off before they've even seen me. Didn't have much hand-to-hand training, so our chances are better if you keep the enemy out of my face. I'm trained as a spotter, too. If you're looking through a scope, I could find your targets for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, the big thing is I need to earn history points with him. I already did that. How do we do I put a spell on you? Oh, I know I put a spell on you. Okay. Let's see if we can't go and kick this off. Okay, we need to go and speak to Colonel James Shu. Now this will be a bit different one, because today we are just gonna be going the full time. We're gonna go for a very, very long form video. As I believe this is part 70. This could be a lovely little special part 70. And the other difference is I'm live streaming this today. I have returned to the wow. Oh wow. Never actually looked up. I have Moon is real close. I have returned. Is it moving? Oh, it is. Ever so slightly. Look at that. Here, let me put my. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. Yes, I have returned to live stream this day. And we'll see how it goes. I guarantee nobody will watch or tune in, but screw it. You know, I want to have some fun. So let's go find Colonel Shu. You are someone else, right?
Nelson's back.
Major
If it's
Dutry.
bad news, you can take it up with the
Sorry,
colonel.
Major Dotty.
If it's good news,
Dutry.
it better involve some dead fiends.
You having trouble with the fiends?
Damn right I am. And I'm paying bounties. I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you?
Yes, it does.
Good. That's damn good. I figure it's about time we got lucky out here, so maybe you can snuff
killed
one
one
of
of
these
them.
maniacs. First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her.
Pretty sure I already killed that one.
Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs. Then there's Driver Nafai. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron. Hence his name. And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot. I'm not gonna feed you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too. You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be?
I mean, Violet was pretty simple.
Violet it is. Wish I could give you more advice on how to bring her down, but we know less about her than the other 2. Just watch out for the dogs. She raises them herself. Might as well be their mother, and never leave her side.
Where can I find her?
Good question. Fiend territory is southeast of here, but they range all over the area. None of them stays in any one place for long.
Anything else I need to know?
One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to bring me a recognizable head. My superiors need proof they're gone. That means no headshots, no decapitations till after they're dead, and no damage to the face. If you want to be safe, aim for the chest. You bring me a head that looks like a rotten tomato, people will be doubting, and I won't be authorized to pay the entire bounty. Good luck to you, and don't get careless.
I want to claim a bounty.
That right. You killed one of the psychopaths on my shit list. Let me see the scumbag's head. God damn it. That's Violet, all right. You've made me one happy son of a bitch, you know that?
I'm glad.
Here, this is the bounty I put on her head. It's yours.
Thanks, man. Got any more bounties? Driving a 5.
You've got some guts, I'll give you that. Nephi is one tough son of a bitch. You let him get close, and he'll take your head off. My advice is this. Talk to Lieutenant Gorobets. He's in charge of Alpha Team, First Recon, snipers. If you're lucky, you can lure Nephi into the open and the sharpshooters can bring him down. You bring me the head, you'll still get the bounty. It's a better bet than trying to take Nephi one-on-one, but it's your call.
Where is Gorbets?
Out in the yard. Gorobets coordinates our sniper teams. He's been gunning for Nephi for weeks now. Only thing he hasn't had is willing bait. Don't have enough troops to order anyone beyond the fence. Not anymore, anyway.
Got it.
You've gone after the fiends before. I don't have to tell you to keep alert. Good luck.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever enlisted the help of them for that. That's cool. Hi. You were ready to shoot me, weren't you? General Shu. Are you down here or are you upstairs? Shu? General Shu.
Anders showed up here not too long ago. I'm told you're the one who got him out of the vault. Can't tell you how relieved I am. Sending him on that mission was a mistake.
Wait. Wasn't Anders a woman? Was Anders a... Okay. You did the right thing. If you'd sent more, they'd have been killed. Oh, I do actually know who yeah, never mind. It's not that.
That's probably true, but I wonder if I should have taken a different strategy entirely. Although my options were certainly limited, with most of our forces tied up garrisoning this place. Regardless, what you did for Anders isn't something he or any of us around here take lightly. We're all glad to have him back.
Hindsight's always 20/20, you know. Even if my regular sight is horrific. I'm here to provide support. Is there anything I might be able to help with?
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3.
I mean, I've already
We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river.
Yeah.
We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
Motorrunner. Already killed Motorrunner. I bet I can make the Legion prisoner talk.
I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent, but I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you. Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building.
Okay. Motorrunner is dead. I bought his helmet as proof.
Unbelievable. That man has given us so much grief since we set up here. This may be a major turning point for us. I can't tell you how many times we thought we'd taken him out, only to have him show up again later, taking more heads off of fallen troopers. This is for the bounty. And this is from a pool me and a lot of the soldiers around the base had going. You may not be in CR, but hey, it's only fair.
Thank you. Okay. Come along, dear boy. We are going to... Silent treatment. NCR's captured a Centurion of Caesar's Legion alive, and they have him in custody at Camp McCarren. But he ain't talking. Talk to Lieutenant Boyd about getting access to the prisoner. Felipe's recipes. Oh, that's... yeah. Is this like a full-blown quest? No, it's just still 3-card Monty. Alright. There she is. Hi! Nope, that's Hornsby. In here? Ah, in here. Hi!
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Do you need any help?
Yeah. So far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
Yeah, that does seem kind of suspicious. What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Have you tried calling him hurtful names?
Yes, and one time I thought I saw a tear when I told him his uniform was unflattering. But I think he just got some dust in his eye.
Damn. What about Truth Room?
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
Why don't you just beat your prisoner senseless then?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration.
Reference to Fallout 2.
But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR.
Correct.
Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So you want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Okay, let's get started.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
Okay.
Long time no
Oh.
see, Celus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
Thank you.
I was just thinking about that pretty...
Yeah, it's cool and all. Let me just drink these. I'm thirsty, okay?
How sweet.
I was thinking about
Yeah.
how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars,
I like
Lieutenant?
the slight twitch
If
whenever I
you
move.
love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles.
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow.
That's messed
Or
up.
turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet.
Yep.
My friend isn't very docile.
Damn
Who is
straight.
this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Celus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along.
You got it.
And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in.
Oh.
You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
You got it, ma'am. Hey there, butt munch.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
I think you're confused. Actually, I'm with the Legion. I'm meant to kill you before you talk.
You're nothing. You're some inept mercenary the NCR is paying to supplement its own incompetent soldiers.
How naive, Silus. Corruptio optima pessima. So, Caesar sees you as a threat now. We are both slaves to Caesar's law, and you are in violation. I pose as a mercenary inside the walls.
No, listen. Caesar's secrets are safe with me. I stayed alive because Caesar would have wanted it. I'm useless to him dead.
I just realized his shoulder piece on his right hand side is from his power armor. It's pretty cool. You're a danger to him alive. Your knowledge threatens him.
I've told them nothing. They've gotten nowhere. I'm a Centurion, for Christ's sake. I deserve his trust.
Caesar's laws are absolute. He does not grant exceptions.
You have to let this go. I'll disappear. No one will ever see me again. That was always the plan in the first place.
So in addition to treason, you're also a deserter.
No, that's not what I meant. Lieutenant, this woman is trying to kill me. She's not who you think she is. You don't have to do this.
You shouldn't have done that. I'm the only friend you have right now.
You've made your intentions clear. The Legion has abandoned me. I've done everything Caesar ever asked of me, and this is how I am repaid. With assassination, I ambushed countless NCR patrols and wiped them out so that our operatives could move freely. I waited for him to dispatch us for 3 days, never questioning why the headaches he complained of would hinder his ability to command.
I'm just gonna continue listening.
I haven't breathed a word about the officer we planted here. He continues to radio intelligence to Caesar's camp nearly every night.
Bingo.
I've proven my loyalty. All you're doing is killing a loyal soldier. If that's Caesar's policy, then I say his empire will crumble.
Your loyalty is commendable, but I don't work for Caesar's Legion.
What? What do you mean?
You've been tricked, Silus. I'm working for the NCR. I just got you to talk.
No, you slimy bastard. Nothing I've said will change the outcome for you. No force can hold back the tide of the Legion. This camp and everyone in it will burn.
Got him.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face.
And paperwork.
And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
Okay.
Yep, see you around.
So, now I know about it, can I do that mission? Huh. Say that already.
Get away from
Okay,
me.
you have nothing to say.
You're back.
So all I can say is, who are you?
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
Oh, okay. Cool. Let's let you go speak to the colonel now. Bye-bye. Ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Colonel Shu? There you are.
We're all impressed with the work you've done for us. Thought you might be able to make use of this. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here.
Oh, sweet.
We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it.
Any other problems?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. so somebody's getting the word out.
You seem calm given how that things are as bad as they are.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
I could look into who's leaking and see our intelligence.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements. And it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
Okay. I put a spell on you. Captain Curtis. Curtis, where are you, goddammit? I need to have a word. Find out
You
if
got
what's
something to
happening.
say, or do you always look like that?
Okay, firstly, madam, hurtful. Secondly, I can't help that I look gormless. Okay, upstairs. Every single time, I never know what floor people are on. Wait. No, that's not right. Oh wait, maybe I was supposed to be downstairs. Well, no, it does. That looks like it's pointing at a person who is below me. Hello? Oh. Oh, this. I thought this was like an exit. Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Colonel Shu wanted me to help you look into the recent intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Where should I stop?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
Okay. So she's inside. Let's speak to her first. Well, I think that's actually Colonel Shu. Oh, she's upstairs. Hello. You are not facing the
You
computer.
got some? You're back.
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment.
Well, he's already
Colonel
back.
Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
What else can you tell me about Anders?
I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly. Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
Like I said, I already did that. Tell me about the break-ins.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Would you be willing to give me the control tower access key so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there, just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
Okay. You said there have been thefts.
Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched its possessions a dozen times. Nothing.
I'll keep an eye out for your missing supplies.
Good. The more guns you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being inept.
Okay.
Yep. See you around.
Alright. Let's... Oh, well, we just now have the... So, there is one thing I want to check. Because I know... This way.
Go right ahead, Trooper.
Oh, thank you.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish.
So I do know that this is a thing. Okay, so I can take the monorail there. So I need to find out when the thing I'm thinking of happens. Pretty little cool little skyline, actually. I guess this did used to be the airport, didn't it? Yeah, so at the moment it's not there. So let me just check something quickly. Okay, I was right. I don't remember that one being in the original game, but it must have been. Maxis. Oh, wait. There's a Deuce Domino one over here, right? Deuce Domino. Sorry, Dean Domino. That's a man that we will get to know very well in the future. Concourse. Lobby. Right, we need to go outside. What time is it? 8:33 a.m. Just need to go out the back here. Clock tower. So we've been told that they show up at midnight. So what we'll do... Can I jump on this? Not really. We'll hide here. That's 8 a.m. again. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Midnight. Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. No one seems to be moving. Lights aren't on. Let's make this a proper stakeout. In fact, let's just go with a normal, normal sniper. We don't see anyone moving. The lights don't appear to be on. Let's just go and check, I guess. Quick look look around as we approach. Nope, no one's moving. I don't really need to do this. There you go. Camp McCarren Control Tower, automated front door activity log. Soldiers on duty this week. Schulman, Barker, morning shift 6:30 till 12:30. Howell, Reynolds, evening shift 12:30 to 6 p.m. Wednesday, 6:19 enter, 6:25 enter, 12:05 enter, 12:11. I think that second exit is that second enter is supposed to be exit. That's interesting. Log truncated. Well, let's go have a look, shall we?
Lupa, this is Frumentarius Picus. Over.
Ooh.
Go ahead, Picus.
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
10-4, Picus. Fiends will be alerted.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. Over.
How long?
Couple of minutes. Over.
10-4. Keep us updated.
10-4.
Hi,
What are you doing here?
bitch.
You don't have clearance.
I have clearance for catching spies. Actually, you don't seem like you're supposed to be here either.
Really? And how would you know where I'm supposed to be?
I heard someone's been breaking in here at night. Looks like it's you.
I don't know what you mean.
Goodbye, Colonel Ronald Curtis. Wow, that actually worked out quite well. But we've got a problem. Yeah, we now have a problem. We got a bomb to deal with, but it sounds like it's on the tram. Which isn't at all why I, was looking there. To run. I don't think it goes off immediately. I think we do have time to disarm it. Where is it? Where's the bomb? That's pretty cool. You can actually get on here now.
What do you need? Bye.
What? Oh. Huh. Okay. Is it on one of the cars? No. Where is it? Oh. Aha. Diffuse the charge. Whew. Crisis averted. So let's go and, whoop, that's a wall. Let's go tell Shu that we saved that goddamn day. He's downstairs. Sorry. We saved the day, Colonel.
Yes? What is it?
You won't be having any problem with intelligence leaks anymore.
No? What happened?
It was Curtis. He's in the Legion. I can prove he tried to blow up the monorail.
Curtis? He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve.
Thank you. Well, you know what?
Bye.
With that, I think actually, we're going to call that a canonical entry into the franchise, so to speak. We're going to call this episode here. We have saved the NCR monorail, prevented disaster, and got a safe room, key, sorry, to a safe house just south of here. And if that doesn't lead me to want to go explore, I don't know what does. So you know what? As this is pretty contained, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this, you know what to do. Hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, tell a stranger on a train. This is where you'll find the funky, freshest of dumb content. Go follow me on Twitter, @BurkTheGuyJin. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, or generally one hell of a day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.